Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kadash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and great elders that came before me that brought me into this truth. This video is going to be called, more than likely, Edomite Fatigue, man. Alright? Now, the reason why I'm calling it this is because of all the, actually, I saw a compilation of videos on X today, right? And of course, they get you a bit frustrated. Now, today, and I should say Shabbat Shalom, today is, what they call Memorial Day, right? And I'm not going to front, man. It's very annoying seeing these Edomites have so much fun, man. But it is what it is. It's a beautiful thing because you get to see them go out in their last bask of glory, right? Now, of course, during these quote-unquote holidays, you see Edomites forget the downward spiral that they're going in, right? But it also reminds you of how great the fall is going to be whenever you see them in such a joyous and glorious position, right? Because as high as they get, the low is going to be so much greater. All right. Nonetheless, this is not a bash on Esau video, but this is something that we want to highlight here. Okay, so I got a few verses here and a few videos that I want to go into. Now, this first video here is something that I spotted on X. Let me pull this here. I want to turn this thing up real quick. Pardon me. Where we at? Huge. I'm trying to bring it up. Here we go. Okay. Alright. So we're going to play this video here. Now, I had to skip it a little bit because it gets a bit graphic. Right? And I'm going to pause it here in a moment as well. But this is going into some of these other nations and how they're dealing here in America. Here we go. So the man says that he has a gun and he's armed. Vicious people, man. That's what I wanted to highlight. All right, that's the video that inspired me to, or those are the words that inspired me through the Holy Spirit to put this video out, man. A vicious people Esau is, man. These Edomites are vicious, and we're gonna see a few more videos that shows the vicious nature of Esau Edom, the so-called white man here. Okay. See, we're going to pause it right there because I'm sure you know how it's going to escalate. Eventually, the man ends up, putting in some work on some of this guy's, some of the backup that pulled up on the scene. All right, that's all we need to see. So the police was trying to de-escalate the situation whenever he found out that he had a gun. And the dude pretty much spazzed on him. And called his people a vicious people since he's been in America. Dude called for backup. That backup got backed up real quick, man. Alright. We're going to go to the next video. This is the Edomite bitch right here, man. This chicken head broad, man. Now check this out. This brother is going to give her instructions 3 times over. This stupid broad, man, is going to run her mouth, open her mouth, man, talking about she needs some ID. Right? And some clown in here is talking about, women get raped by fake police officers. Okay, well, if that's the case, why don't you just drive off? Right? Let's watch the video. I will, but you show me ID. I'll give you ID back. He's telling her to leave the premises because she's trespassing. This is a damn, as you can see, this is like a freaking what is it called? A car cleaning place, a place where you would clean out your car. You can see the vacuums right there, right?
I will, but you show me ID. I'll give you ID badge. I know. I want your ID badge. I want to see your ID badge.
He's asking her a few times, are you refusing to leave? He said, you're forcing me to arrest you.
Do you hear him?
He's telling her explicitly, you can see the police department that's on my vehicle that I pulled up in.
Hair. Just because it's a car doesn't mean anything.
And she says, I don't give a shit what you're talking about. I do not believe you.
I want to see
And there it is again. Are you refusing to leave?
ID badge.
And she says, I want to see your ID badge. He said, fuck this, man. Hey, get the fuck out the car.
Oh, no, hey, don't run me. I want to see ID badge.
Stupid ass bitch. Oh, man, at a certain point in time, man, you have to call it quits, man. Enough with these stupid games, man. These Edomites be playing, man. Alright? Now, that's pretty much, I mean, sure, you know how it goes, man. This stupid broad gets arrested because she couldn't follow directions. Alright? Her dumbass gets... Oh, man, talking all that shit. Let's watch that one more time.
I will, but you show me ID. I'll give you ID badge. I know. I want your ID badge. I want to see your ID badge.
I'm not leaving until I see your ID. Okay.
Do you hear him? I don't care. Just because it's a car doesn't mean anything. I want to see ID badge.
Okay, I'm not showing you shit. How about that one? And your dumbass is getting arrested. That's exactly what's going to happen to you. Get the fuck up out the car. Anyway, that was the second video. You got this goofy bitch, man, running her big ass mouth. Again, that's the pride of Esau, Edom. They see the so-called black man, right? They see Jake in a place of authority, and they still don't respect it. That's why these dumbass Christians, man, these so-called Christians, they like to run their mouth so much, and they like to have back and forth with you, okay? They like to try to have conversations with you, like I said before. They really want to talk with you and have combos with you because they truly don't really respect what you have to say. They're just trying to trip you up in your words and get as far away from the scriptures as they possibly can. Because whenever you don't hold them to the scriptures, then they can just show their disrespect by saying, well, that's just what you said. You're saying this, you're saying that. Okay, well, let me show a verse that I'm taking out of context that's very vaguely interpreted and make you look like an idiot. Okay, that's what they like to do. Right, anyway, let's go to this next video here. Oh, man, these dumbass Edomites again, man. Look at this. Crazy as shit. You see this nigga? Hold on. I gotta freaking, hold on. I gotta do that real quick. 720. Let me run it. Here it is. Fucking crazy. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's Esau for you. Again, they ain't got nothing better to do than just fuck around all day, freaking jumping off freaking cliffs. That's what Esau's up to. Okay? Next. Look at this. We're not gonna watch this entire video, okay? Matter of fact, we're going to pause this. I don't even think it's worth going into this story here. As you can see, Carla Faith, a daycare owner, had 25 children in her basement behind a secret door. Hey, Mega, let's talk about white fatigue. Or really red fatigue, I should say. You got a brother right here, I'm assuming, with this comment here. These lousy creatures trolled and run their mouth about black people all day, week, night, month, and year, while they're quiet about this shit in their own communities. You see that one? So, of course, Esau Edom, Edomite fatigue is at an all-time high. Crazy ass Edomites, freaking kidnapping 25 children at their so-called daycare. All right, let's go here. This is Psalms 55 and 19. God shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old, Selah, because they have no changes, therefore they fear not God. You see that one? He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him, he hath broken his covenant. Now, of course, this is going into that Edomite, this crazy, bugged out, deranged white lady. The brother was simply trying to get her to leave, right? And she would have got that man murdered. A little bit, Slacky, she would have got that man deleted. She asked a little bit later in that video, and I'm going to put all the videos in the description of this video here. Pardon me. But she asked a little bit into the video, she requested for another officer. As if the brother didn't just ask her to leave. After the brother had to start arresting her, that's whenever she wanted another officer. Right? So just the damn devil, man. Anyway, going into Job 14 and 4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean thing? Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. You see that one? So Esau's reign is going to have a stopping point. It's not going to continue. And at that particular day, that certain time, that certain hour, the Heavenly Father is going to shut this thing down, and he's going to revamp this thing. It's going to be revitalized. Right? And it's going to be a magnificent and glorious thing in the sight of the Most High. And for the elect, it's going to be a beautiful day. And you can only imagine these things. You can only imagine the glory that you can... Man, you can't even fathom some of these things sometimes, man. Nonetheless, we're going to continue. Again, you can't take what is it? Where is it at here? Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? So you're not going to be able to take any clean out of the Edomites, right? These Edomites are just completely unclean, wicked, evil. All right? So all these stupid so-called Christians that are trying to run their mouth saving Esau, that's a very vain... matter of fact, let's go to it real quick. Let me pull this up here. Sirach... spell. I got the wrong keyboard right now. Sirach 324 GNT. There it is. Yep. Many people have been misled by their own opinions. Their wrong ideas have warped their judgment. You see that one? So you have these dummies in the so-called Christian church that'll run their mouth and they have vain opinions as if what they say goes. No, that's not the case. Like the brother Tariq Nasheed coined some years back, I'm white and I say so, right? Or I'm an Edomite and I say so. That's what these Edomites love to do. They love to push their plantation Christianity all over everybody, man. But guess what? It's not working anymore. It's failing yet again. Let's go to Ezekiel 35. We're going to start at, we'll just go to verse, matter of fact, we'll start at verse number 1. Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it. Skipping down to verse number 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Adonai Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And that's going to be a magnificent thing. And you're going to see that culminate here in Babylon the Great, the United States of America. You're going to see all kinds of corpses throughout this place, man. And it's going to be a beautiful thing by way of that nuclear thermal destruction. Nonetheless, we're going to go to the last one here. Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And going back to that gentleman at the beginning of the video, that person that aired out the backup of that police officer that was trying to de-escalate the situation, he called these people, what did he call them again? He called them something, man. He called them, shoot. Oh, gotta skip that. A vicious people, man. A vicious people. This vicious people, man. This disgusting, vicious people. Alright? But this vicious people is going to be brought down low very soon, man. Nonetheless, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kadash. Yet again, I want to give double honors unto my elders and apostles that brought me into this knowledge, this truth, this understanding. Shalom to the elect. Lord willing, you were edified. Until next time.